Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and more. How do these platforms help your business to move forward? Keep watching to find out. Welcome to the Altitude Lounge. Now, I am Charmian-Marie, Beetle business coach and communications consultant, and today we are going to be talking about social media in general. I really want us to move forward in terms of our understanding of how social media platforms really help to move our businesses forward, because it's when we understand this that we'll better be able to choose the communication platforms that we'll be using to put our businesses forward on, right? And of course, what works for one business might not necessarily work for another, so it's important for us to really dig down, see the pros and cons and all of that. Not gonna go into all of them here though, but it's definitely for your own research once you have this general understanding. All right, so social media is actually a category within the overall digital media space, right? So in the previous video I actually spoke about digital media being the overall way or collection of platforms that are literally used to share information about a specific topic, business, brand, artist, influencer, you name it, right? So social media is literally a category within that helps to facilitate social interaction, but still in the digital space, right? So that means that, you know, it's important for us to recognize that social media needs to be used as social media even when we're using business, right? But of course, there's a way to be professional, there's a way to set your own standards when using these social media platforms, right? So this video is definitely gonna help you to just think through, you know, how you can use social media to put your business forward, right? So we're gonna go into just talking about, you know, social media marketing overall, because social media marketing is exactly how you begin to mobilize social media platforms, right? So when we think about marketing, we think about how we are going to be getting our brand message out there right in front of the people that we want to be hearing the message and to be making a specific decision, right? So of course, when we're thinking about social media marketing now, it means that we're bringing that overall modus operandi to social media. And it means that we need to establish a certain set of strategies that will facilitate this overall getting the message out there, right? So let me use Instagram because, just saying, personal bias, Instagram, love the platform. Instagram definitely helps really a whole lot in terms of social media marketing strategies, because of just how many outlets there are on the one platform. So you have your reels, you have your IGTV, you have your IG live, you have your regular feed, you have your IG stories, you have your direct messaging. Like, there's so many ways for people to interact with you on the one platform, right? So that's kind of why I like it, you know? But saying that to say, you have specific strategies that you develop to make sure that you are top of mind when people are scrolling on their own personal feeds. You're making sure that you are using specific strategies to make sure that people understand exactly what you do. You know, it's one thing to be on the social media platform, it's another thing to use a strategy to make sure that they understand why they even should follow you, to understand how you can help to transform their lives and more, you know? So social media marketing strategies will definitely help you to bring out exactly, you know, how you want people to journey with you, why you want people to journey with you, and you know, how they will benefit, you know? Because remember, it's not about you when you are marketing. You really have to be thinking about the persons you are targeting, so that, you know, you can definitely help to influence them in terms of making the specific decisions that you want them to make. Truly, right? So when you think about social media and then social media marketing and the fact that the strategy is what helps to really push your message out there and really get your brand seen eventually and all of these things, it's important for you to have that general understanding, especially when you're choosing your communication channels or choosing your social media platforms, right? So for instance, does Snapchat help you to get your message out there as much as maybe an Instagram does, or does TikTok. And interestingly, I'll say that TikTok and Instagram are really playing for the number one spot in a lot of people's minds right now, because TikTok definitely allows for a more relaxed kind of vibe, but Instagram does have the added aspect of being able to facilitate a lot more design-esque or make sure that your grid is looking like it's just popping by the time you land on that page and stuff like that. So people have their preferences and stuff, but all I'll say is that you really need to think about what you are getting out of the platform and how you can maneuver or manipulate the platform as best as possible to make sure that people understand fully why you are there and why they should journey with you on the social media platform. And then when they understand that and when they are influenced to make the relevant decision that you want them to make, that's when your business is gonna move forward. That's when your community will grow, and that's when your revenue will eventually increase. All right, guys, so I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, just drop them right below so that I can answer you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, because this is the channel that you want to follow when you're building, nurturing, and scaling your business, especially if you want to move forward, aligned and thriving. So until next time, guys, take care. The Altitude Lounge.